going on, guys? So, propaganda. What is it? What does it mean? Pretty much, guys, propaganda is a forced message, a message devoid of the objective facts. Pretty much, if you're under the influence of propaganda, you are not being delivered the entire objective truth. What you're being delivered is a message that is wanted to be portrayed. So why is this important? What the hell does propaganda have to do with anything about life? It's very simple. The concept of red pill, all of this stuff, being aware of things, is knowing the truth. Now, they say red pill and then women this, women that. That's just the tip of the iceberg, guys. Life is deeper than women. There's more to life than women. There's so much more going on than women. So right now, the Amazon rainforests are burning. And, there's multiple rainforests within South America, but, just pretty much a large chunk of it is burning right now. And, I came across a video of a native woman pretty much saying, now, I don't know this because I wasn't speaking her language. I don't know what language she was speaking. It was all frantic and I couldn't really make out her dialect and things like that. But the caption to the video claimed that she's saying these fires were intentionally set. Who's to say? Who knows? Who knows? But here's the thing that's going on. These fires have been burning for weeks. And many people are only recently discovering these things. This stuff is not reaching mass consciousness. And you gotta stop and think for a second. Why wouldn't such an integral part of the world be receiving large media attention? Such a big... I've seen it compared to being the lungs of the earth. And, very few... It's not commonly known. Propaganda, and the reason that this relates to navigating the world and, just pretty much knowing what the hell's going on is because you gotta know when you're being fed a bad message. You gotta know when there are facts just missing. So in this whole rainforest case, how did these fires start? I haven't heard that detail. I haven't seen any of this. I haven't seen any of these reports and things like that. How do these things start and things? One thing that I really don't listen to, one thing I have never given credence to is the fact that you have certain rappers say, this is my top 5. Or you'll have certain rappers say, I'm really liking this rapper right now, this rapper here, this one's good, I know, but I don't believe that. Why? Because it's all clout. It's all for the publicity. All you have to do... Now, is this verified? No. This is just one of my beliefs. I believe this for a fact. It's my opinion. It's not verified. But this is what I take it to be. This is how I take it. I perceive it as, I'm going to pay this rapper right here X amount of dollars, or whatever he may ask me for. And I would like him to say, and I would like the DJ, the radio host, the media personality to somehow work into the question of which rappers do you presently like? Which rappers do you currently like? And I'm going to have this well-established artist, I'm going to have this guy say, after I paid him, he really likes my music right now. Whether he does or not, nobody knows. Only thing you do know, only thing that can be assumed is he might. He's at least looking at him right now. But here's the whole thing. I don't believe that because it's very easy to just pay somebody for the publicity. These are just favors. There's no way of actually knowing. And whenever you get into top 5 discussions, I don't believe any of that. I don't believe that, as you might be saying, is Biggie and Tupac still paying people from beyond the dead? How the hell would I know that? What I do know is I don't give credence to words. Now, over time and things like that, as people begin to prove themselves and, their action lined up with their word and things like that, okay, I'm more susceptible to the things you may say, but everything should be taken with a grain of salt. Everything should be taken with a grain of salt. You can't wholeheartedly take what somebody says as 1000% objective fact. One of the things that I used to hear a lot coming up in school and things like that was from my teachers. My teachers would always tell, science teachers, math teachers, all these teachers would always say, no matter what you do, research these things we're telling you, I'm telling you. That's what each one of the teachers would say. Research the things I'm telling you. And I used to say to myself, why would you lie to me? But as I got older, I realized it wasn't for those classes. It was for life preparation. Because people will tell you whatever to either make a sale, get you out of their face. It's all... Everybody's working an angle. Everyone is working an angle. Everyone has some sort of motive, some sort of rationale, some sort of reason they're doing what they're doing. And people will say and do anything. Let me rephrase. People will say and do whatever it takes to achieve their goals. You gotta be conscious of what people say. Pay attention. And you'll hear this a lot with a lot of pickup artists, a lot of people in general say with women, don't listen to what they say, listen or watch what they do. Believe her actions, not her words. Guys, it's deeper than women. Don't listen to anybody's words. Take everything with a grain of salt. Pay attention to action. It's not just about women. Life as a whole will try to mess you up. Life as a whole will try to destroy you, leave you destitute if it can, if you'll allow it to. You gotta take everything with hints of salt. And all that means is don't take it at face value. Question everything. This is why, me personally, it's hard for me to get into religion. At one point, I was faithful as they come. I promise I was. And, just at some point, I began to question things. And then my answers were not being, satisfied. The curiosity was only being welled up within me because these pastors that I was asking at the time could not answer these questions that I was asking. And so that's when I came to the realization that everything now is not as it seems. We are too far away from original truths to believe certain things. And I would even challenge you today, the things you're hearing, the things you're seeing, especially if you get a fix of some sort of hit from, social media and mass media communications and things like that. Question everything. I'm not saying be boisterous about it and, walk into the middle of church on a Sunday service and say, question these, but there's a time and place for everything, guys. There's a time and a place for everything. Question it purposefully, tactfully, promptly. Don't just go off willy-nilly, this ain't right and blah, blah, blah. You gotta do it at the right time, the right place and the right time. But question everything. And when you have these opportunities to ask questions. Stop being a zombie, stop being a drone, stop being sheep. Don't take it all at face value. question everything. You have to question everything. Everything. Till next time. Later.